Hey everybody, Glen the Day Tripper here, and guess what? We're at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Yes, I said that right. Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This is their opening night. This is a sneak peek for pass holders and all that good stuff. So we're going to go in, we're going to check out their policies and their procedures. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Tampa or SeaWorld down in Orlando, but we're going to check out the park and see what happens.
And at the time of the recording of this, they've actually extended Coaster and Craft Brews through August 23rd, Thursday through Sunday. So if you weren't able to get a reservation, you might be able to now. And just like Busch Gardens sister parks down in Florida, you are required to wear a mask at all times unless actively eating or drinking, must maintain physical distance of 6 feet or 2 meters, and use the hand sanitizer when applicable. And speaking about the hand sanitizer, they use Froggy's brand sanitizer, which is 80% alcohol, and it doesn't have aloe, so you don't have to worry about it if you have an allergy. And getting into the park is pretty much straightforward.
You go through these switchbacks all the way up, you get your temperature taken, and you go right on through.
It feels absolutely wonderful to be back in my home park at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It's been a real long time. Didn't think it was going to open up this season at all. But however, it's only half the park. Only England, Scotland, Ireland, France, and New France. But hey, half a park is better than no park. So let's go ahead and check it out. It is hard to believe that this coaster is already over 40 years old. Absolutely love Nessie. And if you want to pick up a mask, you sure can. They have the kid sizes and adult sizes. Now the adults has the pleated cloth mask with the Busch Gardens tree logo on the side. They have an array of colors to choose from, and they cost $7.99 before tax. Plus, you can pick up a bottle of hand sanitizer that has all the flags of Europe on it. And that's pretty much all that's going on in England at this point in time. Nothing going on in the Globe Theater, just a couple little gift shops, but England is the main gateway into the park itself. So let's continue on. The one thing that I absolutely love doing when coming to this section of the park is checking out the horses and all the other animals they have in this section. So let's see if they have any hanging about. Well, hello there, Ludo. It's good to see you again. There's nothing like the sound of a classic aerodynamic roller coaster.
It doesn't seem that long ago that I stood right here, almost in this exact spot, to showcase Nessie. Man, time flies. But it feels good to be back in the park, I tell you that.
Right on the other side of the Loch Ness is the Rhine River entrance. It's a big old hill that goes down that you can get beautiful pictures of the interlocking loops. But at this point in time, it is closed. Ah, Ireland. I always love this section of the park. I still find myself calling it Hastings from time to time. Yes, before it was Ireland, it was known as Hastings. And just to give you guys a little heads up, there will be videos about the history of Busch Gardens and the different lands and the different things that they have done throughout the years. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and that little notification bell so you know when new videos come out, I will greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Now let's see if we can find that pot of gold. I know it's in here somewhere. Now don't go telling everybody that you know where it's at. Let's see if they can find it.
Hopefully we get to see old Jack up there for a hollow scream.
Now just a quick look at Finnegan's Flyer, made by S&S in 2019. It has heights up to 80 feet and speeds up to 45 miles an hour. We'll be looking at this in greater detail at a later time. And I would go ahead and suggest to secure those loose articles because they will go flying off of Finnegan's Flyer. Man, that was awful. I'm about to show you something very unique and rare, especially in this park. A sleeping bald eagle. That is how quiet it is around here.
Busch Gardens, the old country.
I have forgotten how hilly this place really was. Kind of got spoiled in the last few parks I've been in. They were flat as glass. This one here will give you a workout, but I do miss it, and it is one of the most beautiful theme parks I have ever been to. I can see why they've won that title like 27, 28 years in a row. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is known as the most beautiful theme park in the world, and for good reason. I hope this opens back up because this is where they had the nitrogen ice cream. An area of a park that I didn't even knew existed. Wow. Walked by this thing 1,000 times over the years, but never seen this part of the park.
And now into one of the most beautiful areas in the park, France.
We're going to be focusing on the coasters another night. Tonight, we're going to be going through a quick walkthrough to see what the park's like, to see if there's any changes. Maybe get a look at Pantheon, but we will be coming back another day. The park's only open from 5 to 9 tonight, so we've got a short window of time to get stuff in. So
let's take a quick look at the B&M dive coaster, Griffin. One of my all-time favorites in the park.
Busch Gardens Williamsburg is committed to the
Now, for your coaster enthusiasts, there's not too many dive coasters in the United States. I only know of 3 made by B&M, and that is this one here, SheiKra in Tampa Bay Busch Gardens, and Valravn at Cedar Point. They pretty much all have the basic layout is the same. The heights are different, but they still give you one heck of a ride. So if you get a chance to check one out, I would do so. I always get a kick at looking at the splashdowns.
it does my heart good to see people out in the park again, though. Kind of scary when you don't see anybody in the park. Makes you wondering if they're going to come back or not. More people the better, if you ask me.
Now, just a quick look at Invader. It's a GCI coaster that thinks it's an RMC coaster. This thing is wicked fast, and I absolutely love it. If you get a chance, make a beeline right for this coaster. It's the best way to start the day. At Busch Gardens, the old country. And unfortunately, at this time, all the interactive stuff like the gem mining, the pottery, the candle making and all that is down because of the current global situation.
Now this is something new to the park, for me at least. I don't know how long this has actually been here. This is the fuel rod station. He seems pretty happy about that. I do know who is happy about that fuel rod station is another vlogger buddy of mine. I'm going to introduce you to him. His name is Buford. Well, good old Buford looks like he's gotten a makeover in the last year or two. Very colorful sort of character. He's always been a good luck charm. But as you can see, the entrance for Alpendice is closed. We got severe thunderstorms coming through, so we're going to call it a night, but this won't be the last time we're here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We're going to be coming back in a few days. We're going to check out some rides, and I hope you all tag along. Until next time, get out there, live differently. Good night. Well, I am one of these relaxation station thingy. What is this thing called?
Relaxation station.
I'm in a relaxation station, whatever. Well, I did find one of those found a place where you can take off your mask for
Yeah,
a little
let's start
bit.
that again.
What?
Let's start that again.
Relaxation station.
Relaxation station. I found one of those face masks.
I found one of those face mask optional places. You know, the relaxation state. One of those. Fortunately and unfortunately, fortunately we're here in the park having a great time, but unfortunately only half the park is open. It's only France, New France, Scotland, and England. Everything else is shut down. Right now, according to the employees, we know about as much as they do. So it just runs through this event that they're having, and the event is
Posters and craft brew.
something to do with alcohol.